Remember that time you lost your Facebook password? Did you panic? Maybe you felt a wave of anxiety wash over you, thinking about all the memories and connections you might lose. Did you search for a quick fix? Frantically typing into search engines, hoping for a miracle solution to get you back in. Maybe you stumbled across a website promising to hack any account with just a username. It seemed like a beacon of hope in your moment of desperation. Sounds too good to be true? That's because it is. These claims are designed to lure you in, but they hold no real substance. The internet is full of these miracle solutions. They pop up everywhere, preying on those who are desperate for a quick fix. They claim to crack Facebook's security like an egg. Just a few clicks and you're in, they say. Just enter the username and boom, you're in. It sounds almost magical, doesn't it? But the truth is far more complex. Real security involves layers of protection and constant vigilance. Facebook invests heavily in security. They know the stakes are high and take no chances. They have teams of experts working around the clock to keep your data safe. These professionals are dedicated to maintaining the integrity of the platform. A simple username isn't enough to break through those defenses. It takes much more than that to compromise such a robust system. So, why do people fall for this myth? One reason is wishful thinking. We want to believe there are shortcuts, magic solutions to our problems. The idea of bypassing complex security with a single piece of information is alluring. It feeds into our desire for instant gratification. Another reason is the illusion of simplicity. Technology can seem like magic, especially to those who aren't tech-savvy. We click a button and information appears on our screens. It's easy to forget the complex processes happening behind the scenes. This lack of understanding makes us vulnerable to scams that promise easy solutions. Think about it. If hacking Facebook were as simple as entering a username, wouldn't everyone be doing it? Wouldn't chaos reign supreme? The fact that Facebook remains a relatively secure platform is a testament to the complexity of its security measures. Now, let's dive into the intriguing yet deceptive world of those so-called miracle tools. These are the websites and software that boldly claim they can hack Facebook accounts with just a username. But in reality, these tools are nothing more than elaborate scams designed to deceive you. They prey on your desire for a quick fix and exploit your lack of technical knowledge. So, how do they work? The truth is, most of them don't work at all. They might ask you to enter the username of the account you want to hack, then pretend to initiate the hacking process. To make it seem legitimate, they might even display a fake progress bar or some technical-looking jargon. But in reality, they're doing absolutely nothing. It's all smoke and mirrors. Instead, they're simply collecting your data, which they can then use for various malicious purposes. Some of these tools might even be malicious themselves, posing a significant threat to your cybersecurity. They could infect your device with malware, stealing your personal information, or even turning your computer into part of a botnet. The bottom line is, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Always be skeptical of such claims. Don't fall for these scams. Stay informed, stay safe, and always verify the legitimacy of any tool before using it. Real hacking is nothing like what you see in movies. It's not about typing furiously on a keyboard and magically bypassing security systems. It's a complex process that requires extensive technical knowledge, patience, and often a bit of luck. Hackers exploit vulnerabilities in software and human behavior. They might use social engineering tactics to trick people into revealing their passwords. They might find security flaws in Facebook's code and exploit them to gain unauthorized access. These are not easy tasks. Even if a hacker manages to find a vulnerability, Facebook has systems in place to detect and patch these flaws quickly. They have dedicated teams working around the clock to identify suspicious activity and prevent unauthorized access. So while no system is foolproof, Facebook is a tough nut to crack. Cybersecurity experts agree that hacking Facebook with just a username is impossible. We spoke to several experts in the field, and they were unanimous in their verdict. It's simply not possible, says Sarah Jones, a security researcher at a leading cybersecurity firm. Facebook has robust security measures in place that make it incredibly difficult to hack. A username alone is not enough to bypass these measures. These scams prey on people's lack of technical knowledge, adds John Smith, a cybersecurity consultant. They use technical jargon and flashy graphics to create the illusion of legitimacy, but the reality is they're just trying to steal your data. So, if hacking Facebook with just a username is a myth, how can you protect your account from real threats? The good news is that there are several practical steps you can take to enhance your security. First and foremost, use a strong, unique password for your Facebook account. Avoid common passwords or passwords that you use for other accounts. A strong password should be at least 12 characters long and include a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Secondly, enable two-factor authentication. This adds an extra layer of security to your account by requiring you to enter a code from your phone or email in addition to your password. This makes it much harder for hackers to gain access to your account, even if they have your password. Beyond these practical tips, the most effective way to protect yourself online is to become more digitally literate. This means understanding how technology works, how to identify online threats, and how to protect your personal information. Be wary of suspicious emails, links, and websites. Don't click on anything that seems too good to be true. Be careful about what information you share online, especially on social media. And if you're ever unsure about something, don't hesitate to ask for help from a trusted source. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know about online security, the less likely you are to fall victim to scams and phishing attempts. By becoming more digitally literate, you're not just protecting yourself, you're also making the internet a safer place for everyone. While we've focused on Facebook, it's important to remember that this scam isn't limited to just one platform. In fact, it spans across all social media networks, affecting millions of users worldwide. Hackers target all sorts of online accounts, from email and social media to banking and shopping. They are constantly evolving their tactics to exploit vulnerabilities in different systems. The tactics might differ slightly, but the underlying principle remains the same. Trick you into believing there's an easy way to hack into someone's account. They often use sophisticated methods to make their scams look legitimate. Whether it's a miracle tool that claims to hack Instagram with just a phone number, or an app that promises to give you access to someone's private messages, or a phishing email disguised as a security alert from your bank, these scams are designed to prey on your curiosity and fear. The goal is always the same: to steal your personal information. Once they have it, they can use it for identity theft, financial fraud, or even sell it on the dark web. So the next time you come across a website or an app that promises to hack any account with just a username or any other single piece of information, remember, it's a scam. Don't fall for it. Always be cautious and protect your personal information. We all have a role to play in making the internet a safer place. By educating ourselves and others about online threats, we can help prevent these scams from spreading. Share this information with your friends and family. Talk to your kids about online safety. The more people are aware of these scams, the less effective they become. And remember, if you or someone you know has fallen victim to an online scam, you're not alone. There are resources available to help you recover and protect yourself from future attacks. Report the scam to the appropriate authorities and seek help from a trusted cybersecurity professional. Let's work together to build a safer internet for everyone. Let's spread the word, not the myth.